Well, hey there, guys. I'm just gonna be dumping around with some live streaming, and hopefully it will work out, and it'll all go fun, and I'll get some viewers. So I don't know if I'm talking to myself right now. I probably am, but if not, leave a message in the chat if you can. Okay. So if you'd seen earlier, I did do a couple little 3D prints. I'm just gonna be sitting around talking for a bit and hopefully get some viewers in here, and then I can get ideas of what to 3D print because I kind of needed some ideas or what to design or anything like that. Just trying to figure out if there's a way to actually just trying to figure out if there's a way to actually share this. Might hear an echo. Just trying to figure out if there's a way to actually. Okay, I found out that I think that's good. If it's laggy or anything, I'm sorry about that. We actually got a viewer, so hello. How's it going? You can just chat in the thing and then tell me if my audio and everything is fine. Hopefully it is. I'm just up and around. Alright. Well, I was kind of wondering what would you guys like to see? Still trying to figure out how to actually share this. Whatever. Alright. Just let me move my stuff around, and I'm actually going to aim it at the printer. Still not really sure what to print, but I'm probably going to print a little dog. Just because why not? Alright. Hopefully that looks good. Alright. Let me just turn it on. Oh yeah, I actually unplugged it due to I left the house and I don't like leaving this thing plugged in at all times. 1 second. Alright, there it goes. And it makes a weird sound whenever it starts up, so if I hold the fan, it stops that noise. Probably not the best thing, but it happens. Right, there we go. So as you can see, it's just starting up. If you check out my video earlier, you would see that I have a little tip. You just go down to configuration, and then you go to acceleration, and you change it to jerk, and it will actually help print the print better. So just changing that, and hopefully you guys can see it. My camera's not really focusing, so anybody that is any good with live, if you know how to share this, it would be greatly appreciated. If there's even anybody there, but I'm probably talking to myself. But that's fine. Okay, so I have that at 3. I'm just gonna hit print file. Just kind of seeing what I should print out and what I shouldn't. Just gonna hit that. See what that looks like. It should be printing out a dog whenever it starts up. I'm just using my One-Ho i3B2. It's a solid printer, and I really love it, and I hope to actually modify it sometime. And using PLA, just white PLA. if you guys can see. Hopefully this is all coming through easily. I'm quiet at times. I'm just going to be awkwardly sitting here, not talking to myself, so that might be why. So, okay, if anybody's there, I'm just going to be trying to figure out how to actually share this. Trying to figure it out. I have a link, but I'm not sure if it's a link to actually share it or if it's a link to actually be a part of it. So I'm not sure about that. Alright. Well, either way, hopefully this can do stuff. Well, as far as the 3D printing goes, I absolutely love this printer. Now I have tape put onto it. Before the tape, it just wasn't working. Just no. The build tech they give you is kind of crap, and I would never recommend it. Unless I just got 2 bad ones or 2 old ones, which may be the case. I'm not sure. But either way, I did not like it. Also, if you guys are interested, I have a group that I'm in, but it's kind of so new, so yeah. Okay. Again, at any point, if I'm kind of just not talking, sorry about that. It's just that I'm not even sure if anybody's there. Right now, I am off of that screen. Here it goes. Do. So what you're seeing now is it's just kind of homing and testing where everything's at, so it can actually start up in a second or two. I'm just kind of posting that I'm live on Twitch, Twitter. Okay, I put that on Twitter, and hopefully I get some views. If not, it's okay, because you guys can see that, and if I stop talking, it's just because this is going. So I'm brand new to this 3D printing, and try my camera's kind of crap. I wish it was better, but yeah. I've had a 3D printer for about a week or two now, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Simple as that. I think this is one of the files I actually did have a lock underneath of it, so that's even gonna take extra long. This is just an old file I had on my SD card. I've already printed it once, but it did not turn out that great in the beginning, and I figured I'd try it now and see if I can make it better. It should be printing this out, if you can see that. My camera's gonna be good enough to focus. Yep, just that little thing. Okay, put that right there. So we'll get to see a before and an after. I've already done this with a my first print. I reprinted out, which you guys would have seen if you looked at the first video in my one video. Um, these are the two differences ones. You can really tell the difference. This one's really smooth and clean, but this one's very jagged and lined. Which to just prevent that, I changed the jug, and this right here became very loose and would just flop around and mess everything up. So I tightened that up, and it worked out better. I actually wish I had a webcam that wasn't attached to my computer, so I could actually be using my computer right now. Ew. There is one problem with the tape that I have. I did not actually make it even. Like some places has 2 layers of tape, some places 3 layers of tape, and some has 4 layers of tape. So that's yeah. Probably not gonna keep this going very long. Just gonna keep it going a little bit and hope I can get one view or so. If I get someone to actually have a conversation with instead of just talking to myself, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. I wouldn't say I have global singing. Let me see if I can move it in a little bit. There we go. I do have it at an angle, but I can still leave the chat if anybody was chatting. Maybe I should try going to a different website like Ustream or something like that. But I'm not even sure if I'm really into this kind of thing. I wanted to try it out. Me being a small time YouTuber, very small, like I have 4 subscribers, so I'm probably not gonna get really anybody to view this. But that's fine. It's just something neat to try. I might try again one day when I have more subscribers, if I ever do get to that point. But right now, I'm just kind of enjoying being small. Just making videos. That'd be nice. I'm just gonna get off this topic. Right now it's actually laying down pretty nicely. The bottom of it is sticking very well because of the tape. I hope you guys can even see anything. See a white blob. That's about what you see. For some reason, when I was unloading my filament and reloading it, it got kind of twisted around on the spool, so I have to every so often untwist it, which I don't know why. I tried fixing it, and guess I didn't fix it enough. So this is going to be a pretty long print. I mean, it hasn't even gotten to the actual part yet. It's still just doing the laugh, and also there will be a delay to the video if you are watching this. What's more exciting than watching paint dry? This. Do, 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 do. I definitely will see about going and getting a better camera if I do live streams ever again. But for now, I think it's fine. I'm just going to try turning on the light and seeing if that helps a little bit. Maybe. Can't tell. Kind of in the extruder is very in the way because it's in the front. Looks kind of a little bit better. At first, I definitely hated this printer just because I did not realize that the build tack was so bad. I thought it was the actual printer itself, but the build tack was just horrible. That and when I tried the second one, it wasn't any better. So I eventually just added tape, and that's where we are today. So that's where we go. Just gonna remove the train. Little plastic. I have definitely learned some things about 3D printing, like changing the jug, how to actually sand them and finish them. That, and I've tried painting them, and I definitely need some kind of clear coat because I tried it without clear coat and it would just continuously scratch off and would not dry. I left it for like 2 days and it wouldn't dry, so definitely have to try something else. As far as the settings for this goes, I am not sure at all what the settings are since this is an old file, but oh well. Would have a time lapse of this going, but since it's live, I kind of can't do that. Pretty punches are awesome and they can be really fast and fun, but for this, it's kind of slow right now, so it's kind of spamming. Something interesting today, I got a bill in the mail from from FedEx for the printer, which I believe you shouldn't. I believe it should be free, but I'm not positive, so I emailed them and I'll see about what they'll say tomorrow. Hopefully, they have a 24-hour policy that they will get back to you. Not a bad company at all. Just originally, I thought it was a USA like supplier, but it's just another like wholesaler from China, which isn't bad. There's plenty of cool groups online. Like Wanaho has its own. People have made a group for it, and that has turned out actually good. I started a group of my own, uh, 3D printing YouTube videos just to try getting the small YouTubers some publicity and getting a community going. So far, one person has commented in the group and actually joined in, but I'm hoping for more one day. I mean, the end goal is just to be able to have a community going and talk with everyone. Right now, it's actually laying down very nicely. Something must be going right. I say that, and then it just all turns out to crap. If anyone's just joining, I'm gonna be moving my laptop so maybe so you can see it better. In case I'm not talking at all. You know, the actual parts that the one how came in the little box, I just use that for my storage on everything else. Excuse my arm for a second. It seems like that's a little bit better. I might give this till about 11:30 or 12 and see what it gets from there. Um, it says 0 viewers right now, so I might at those times call it a quit if I don't get more viewers. Simple reason is I kind of talk to myself. I did pick a pretty bad time probably to be recording and to be live streaming, but I had some free time and I figured it'd be fun. Which is I'm not wrong, but yeah. I'm kind of curious how this is going to turn out because I don't even think this has support material for the dog that I'm printing. And if you look like right here at the bottom of his chin, it's kind of a steep curve. So I'm kind of interested to see how that will print out. Um, as for finishing my stuff, I like to just use a bunch of random stuff like a nail file. This is just a emery block, which has emery type sandpaper on it, which is basically sandpaper on cloth, as far as I know. Um, yeah, that actually works well for shining stuff up and just getting little details out. Then I have some other nail files, just because I don't have any actual sandpaper, so I use nail files. I have one sheet of sandpaper, but I'm not even sure what grit it is, so it might be too much, might be too little. I'm not sure. I'm hoping eventually to get different kinds of filament like ABS, other kinds, but for now, PLA is just awesome for a beginner, as everyone has said. Yeah, I'm definitely surprised about how it's turning out so far. I don't know why, it just seems really nice. I would love to get into modeling and well, designing, but for right now, I have not really messed around with that too much. Just for fun, I'm just gonna put this right here. Watch for dog. I'm not really sure if there is a kind of market for live streaming unless I get bigger, but I figured I'd try it. Actually, this might have some split material, which may fail because I think it's from Killer, and I've never had Killer actually run well. Every time I've used Killer sports, they turn out like crap. So we'll see what happens. Getting pretty low on filament, so I'm kind of been wasting some, but I hope to order some in the future. I'm definitely going to admit I am impressed about this machine, about 3D printers in general. When I was a kid, this kind of thing wouldn't have been around. I mean, I guess I still am kind of a little bit of a kid considering I'm only in my early 20s. But It's impressive to see how big it's come in just a couple last years. I remember in 2012 when I got my first job, I thought it was gonna be so awesome I could buy a 3D printer. Then I realized they were $800 just for a kit back then. And I was like, I kind of wanted one built, and if I wanted one built, that would be couple $1,000. So I waited until now, and I finally got one. When the prices come down, like it cut in half. It used to be 800, now it's only 400. You could get even cheaper ones, but I like this one, so I went for it. Something I've been wanting to print is the dice tower that Joel Telling has printed. Not since I like dice, but just because it looked like a good test file to see what my printer can actually do. Been curious if I could open the gate on the end of it. If any of you know what I'm talking about, it's moved my dog a little bit. Eventually, it's just gonna fall off. Something I've been really interested in is "Smack That" by Akon. It's a really good song. That or any kind of Eminem song, I love. That on the floor, smack that, give me some more. This was actually supposed to be my first print, this model, but I tried it, it didn't work, so I printed the OK hand, and that actually turned out decent. So that's what I consider my first print. So yeah, I hope this is going okay, but first time streaming. I think in total I've had 2 viewers so far. Hopefully. I mean, this is going well, so I mean, except for the fact that you probably only see a white blob. Um, white blobs for the win, am I right? I see I have one viewer, maybe. So if there is someone there, leave a comment. Every time I say that, the viewer goes away. Smack that off on the floor. Smack that, give me some more. If you're new, I see I have one viewer, so I'm just printing a little puppy on the 3D printer, and I'm trying this live streaming out just to see if there's any kind of viewing for it. I know if I was a bigger YouTuber, maybe, but as far as this goes, I'm fine with just having a couple of viewers, if for that. I keep seeing one viewer and 0 viewers and one viewer, so I don't know what's going on. I kind of wish I was a better vlogger. I've always seen people play games that kind of vlog and tell a life story and that. I've always wanted to have a rich, full life, like I could actually tell stories in my videos, but I don't have many stories at all. So it's kind of always keeping kind of dead silence. Hopefully the audio and everything's fine. I'm not sure. I think that's working. I just put high. Being a better total viewer three, so I'm happy. Even if they were only here for a couple seconds. I'm just gonna let this go and kind of not talk for a bit. Unless I see someone pop in. But whatever. I have found out Facebook is a great place for this, so you can think groups and just seeing what people create. So far, the punt's going okay. If you guys can even see that, the extruder might be in the way, or it might just be a white blob because it's white. White light against white plastic. Definitely some of these video YouTubers let's try to live stream and probably get a couple, at least 20 views. I always thought live streaming, yeah, it would be easy, but definitely not the case. Or at least get views. Been tempted to try gaming live streaming, but I don't have a gaming computer, so I can't do that. I once tried the little game. You it purgatory basically. You get thrown in a basement, and you're a little baby running around. So definitely having a 3D printer has been very valuable. I've been able to print out some things I needed for my car, which was pretty cool. Um, got to print out a bunch of gifts, which that's the main reason I got it, because I wanted to give stuff away. I'd actually like to do giveaways on here if I ever got viewers, a lot of them. But that's all stuff down the road, hopefully. Right now it's at 23%. I think I'm going to be ending it about 11:45. Just a very small live stream. But don't want to be sitting here talking to myself the whole time. I'm not sure if this is going to go as a video afterwards, like actually as you can see it, even when I'm not live. But if it does, cool. You guys get to see a ramblings of me. I definitely do need to see about doing some modifications to this. Uh, Z Blaze or X Blaze or something like that. I want to get look into. Um, I saw a video where this in photo on Facebook. This guy modeled an extension for the Z, I think, so it can get a bigger build space. Which I mean, this is plenty big enough build space for me, but honestly, I like to think of this as kind of an artist. Um, the only reason that it might not be considered an artist because it doesn't have a brain. It doesn't think for itself in a way. They can't create anything off its own mind without you telling what to create. But as far as like drawing and everything, it's definitely an artist in that way. I'd love to be able to draw like this thing can draw. But machines will be will have perfection when we don't. We're humans. Bench for the win. If it's laggy or anything, I'm sorry about that. My camera, I mean, my computer is kind of crappy. But oh well. So far, the support material might be holding up, which I'm actually surprised about. This is pointing out completely hollow, so I'm interested to see if the head will sag in the middle. Um, on this one, you definitely won't be able to see, but it did sag a little bit. You're probably not gonna be able to see that, but just in the very middle, it did. I believe that was my second plant, but I'm just basically at this point with feeding plants because stuff left that I want to print out is kind of big and a hassle. Other stuff I just don't have the need for, and I'm very limited on filament, so I'm only printing what I want. Um, that'll nobody has given me ideas with print. Like my parents, I'd print them off anything they want if I could. I did make a Gohan figure, which is a DBZ character. My one friend painted it up real nice. Wish I had pictures of that, but I don't. So well, I might do a DBZ character in the future, which is basically just from an anime. Like, teens and kids love it. It's mostly get uh, Dragon Ball was geared towards kids, but actually, I don't even think Dragon Ball was. It had a very lot of adult jokes in it, but still, kids loved it. I won't lie, it is going pretty fast, so that's pretty good. Well, I think I might just end it here, unless somebody wants me to continue. Uh, Other than that, it was just a small little stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm actually getting one viewer, so I might stick around. I don't know if you want me to actually continue this, just comment in the messages things. Hopefully that works. If you can even hear me. And there is one viewer here, so I just like to say welcome, even if you only stay a minute. I think I'm gonna leave my mute my mic and go do something real quick, and then I'll be back. But while I'm gone, just watch and enjoy if you can. Well, guys, unless I get another view will randomly pop by, I think I'm going to actually end it this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about all the fake stops. I might have this actually as a video going up. I'm not sure, but I'll see you guys later. Maybe you enjoyed. Maybe if you watch this at a later date. Small puppy. There's something neat to print off. If you want the file link, it'll be in the description. If I remember to put it in. Other than that, guys, peace out and have a good day.